Hello, everyone, and welcome to First Baptist Church of Crystal River. My name is Pastor Tim Lancy, and I have some special announcements for all of us for Sunday, March the 14th. For the past 9 months, since we reopened as a church back in June, we have been very blessed. We've had a few COVID cases along the way. Most of those COVID cases were isolated. Most of the people in the church who got COVID didn't get it at church. They got it somewhere else. And usually those were isolated cases, far and few between. These past few weeks, the last couple of weeks, have hit our church fairly hard in a number of areas, especially related to COVID. And so I just want to give some special announcements as we are now in the middle of March. Of course, we're looking forward to Palm Sunday and Easter, and we've got question marks and all kinds of things of that nature. So I just want to share a few items with you tonight that will help you kind of get a feel for where we are as a church family. And I just wanted to begin with an update about COVID-19 and my personal family. I have had COVID-19, tested positive, I believe it was on March the 4th for COVID. I am getting better. I am almost better. If it wasn't for some exhaustion and some issues of keeping food down, I would be back to normal. I am hoping and praying to be back in the office on Monday, March the 15th. That would be 11 days after I tested positive, and CDC says 10 days, and I just pray it works out that way and that I'm symptom-free by that time. I wish I could tell you that my wife was doing as well as I am doing. My wife, Cassie, has double pneumonia. She's in the hospital right now. She's on day 2 of a remdesivir IV drip to help her with this and some other medications that they are giving her. They are doing everything possible, throwing everything at her that they possibly can to help her recover. So we, as a family, have been praying, and I covet your prayers as a church family to pray intensely for my wife, Cassie, that she makes it through this, and I pray that sometime next week she'll be able to come home. My youngest daughter, Vicky, who lives with us, is doing absolutely fine. She tested negative for the virus. She's been hanging out in her room, quarantining, doing schoolwork from her room online, and she's doing fine. So that's an update on my family, and it's not just my family right now. I know of at least 3 other families in the life of our church who are battling with COVID right now. It has also hit some of our staff members. Some of our staff members are now in quarantine. I know of at least 1 staff member who has tested for COVID this week. I'm recording this on Thursday evening, March the 11th. I do not have the results of that test yet. That person hasn't received them yet, but they may also have COVID. So it's impacted our children's ministry. So we are just in a really difficult spot right now as a church family. And because of that, I'm asking you to pray, pray, and pray. Pray more than you've ever prayed in your life. Pray more intensely than you've ever prayed in your life. I believe God can get us through this. We can get through this. I pray by Easter so that we have an incredible Easter celebration that we are planning. But we're going to need God's help to get there. And so let me ask you to pray, pray, and pray. So instead of giving you the normal announcements about what's open and what's not open, I really can't do that because things are changing very quickly. But let me give you what is absolutely open this coming weekend. We will have a contemporary service on campus at 9:30. The traditional service will be at 11 o'clock. And I just want to say thank you to Pastor Cliff and some others who will be pinch hitting for me and some other staff members on that Sunday because of symptoms of COVID, quarantine, things of that nature. So thank you for keeping us open and going during this time. But we will have services, and there will be plenty of opportunity for social distancing. I am praying to be back for the Wednesday night Bible study on March the 17th. Again, I hope to be back in the office on the 15th, which means I'll be ready for the Bible study on the 17th if things continue to progress as I'm praying that they will. But if you're planning on coming to the Bible study on the 17th, call the church office that day before you show up, because if I can't be there, then I can't be there. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Things are so in flux right now. It's kind of crazy. But I'm hoping and praying to be back for that Bible study. Our church work days will go on as planned. We have two of them, the 13th and also the 20th. And again, these are outside church work days. We're doing some power washing, some tree trimming, some mulching. We want to get the church ready for Easter. So there'll be plenty of opportunities for social distancing. You're also outside, which makes you less vulnerable from getting COVID. So those are the announcements. As of right now, choir is on hold. A lot of our special things are on hold. So just be flexible right now and pray as we get through this. And we are praying that very soon everyone's going to recover. Everyone will be back in their spots, and we'll have church as normal once again. But in the meantime, I just encourage you to lift each other up, to be there for each other. And I really do hope to see you in person very soon. So God bless you, and may you stay safe.